Hey everybody, this is Jurikos, and welcome back to Let's Play Stacking. Last time we arrived in this small fishing village we believe to be the lost hobo kingdom of Camelfoot, and we set off to find the three mythical hobo blacksmiths, in the hopes of reforging the crown. We found two of them, and this time we're off to find the last one. Now, I realized I missed a little bit of fun stuff back over by our second challenge. Let's head over that way and grab one of these rune readers. You'll usually find one at the entrance of each challenge. Notice there's this tapestry here, this scroll. Use the ability and you'll see the can in the stone. Yes, until I was just playing through, I never realized there's a rock under this. That's why it's called Excalican. So, pretty fun. Plus, if you use their ability, you'll find little hints. You have to get up there. So, little ways you can kind of figure out how to solve the challenges and the different solutions if you need to puzzle your way through it. Now, let's take care of a quick hijink. Remember this guy? We used him to knock out the fish from that one person? Well, if you use his Bindle Bash ability on dolls, it's actually a hijink. We didn't see it last time because of the cutscene, but we have to do it to 10 different dolls. And usual rules apply. Hit one of his own, hit you right back. Around. And one more. There we go. Gives him a golden walking stick. Almost looks like a sword now. So, we've got only, I believe, three more hijinks to take care of here. What you want to do is find one of these size 1 female dolls who have a bottle cap on their heads. They have the ability Slap Patch. Walk around, and they'll put patches on people with their ability. You can do this to just about any doll, but do it 5 times, and they get a nifty little hat. Pretty cool. We've got 2 more hijinks to do, but we can't do anything with them right now. Let's head toward where the third blacksmith is hidden. Let's grab a rune reader here and wander down this dark corridor. I can't remember, can he translate any of this? No, these are just drawings on the floor. However, up ahead here, this scroll shows, not sure what those are. Those are people who look, well, like they don't smell too good. What could be down this way? It's a crypt full of ghouls. Yes, we have to get past the ghouls, past 2 different locked gates to get to the third blacksmith. So, the first way we can solve this... Oh, also, you'll notice there are 6 different solutions for this. That's right, there's a lot of ways to solve this. What does this scroll say? Ah, that's a hint for later. That will make sense much later. What we want to do is look to the right. You'll see a guy with cheese. Yep, basket full of it, a hat with cheese on it. This is Stilton Red Sticks. His cheese smells so bad, it will actually scare away zombies. Yes. They hate it so much, they will turn away from you. If you try to go in here normally, they will swarm and attack you. And if they bite you, it sends you back to the start of the area. So use the stinky cheese to get by them. As long as they're running from the cheese, they won't try to attack you. Now, what are these 2 people doing here? I guess they're just stuck in between the ghoul sections. They can't get out. The first section had a switch to open the gate on the left. This one has it on the right. Head up the little stairs. You can stack down to any size 2 or smaller doll and pump the gate to open it. Once you've opened both gates, all you have to do is head forward to the can to finish this solution to the challenge. They're so frustrated that they can't get in. And behind this can we have, or inside this can, we have the third Hobo Blacksmith. Right, for getting past the ghouls, that was head cheese. We can go enter the castle now and forge the crown, but let's take care of some more challenges first. Now, for the next thing you want to do, grab any doll you'd like. I usually recommend a size 2 doll, and head back out the corridor. You want to go talk to that meat vendor. Get a slab of meat put on your head, because this will help us get by the ghouls a second way. Yep, look at that meat. You can tell it doesn't smell so good. In fact, that greenish color that's wafting up looks somewhat familiar. It is the exact same smell of these ghouls. Yes, they think we're one of them just because we have this stinky meat on our heads. And because we grabbed size 2 doll to do this, you don't have to unstack or anything. You could just hop right in there and open the gate. This is probably the easiest solution in my opinion, because you don't have to do any abilities, dodge. You just walk right by him, except I can't get past him. Alright, we're going to be a tiny bit risky and run past. There we go. And head in for our second solution, Meathead. Now it's time for what is quite possibly the most cruel solution in stacking. Off to the left here, you'll see a woman with cages. This is... wrong guy. This is a unique doll, Betty Bufflehead. Her ability, Cage, will attempt to put cages on things. What in particular? Size 1 dolls. Yep, that's right. She'll put a cage around them. Once you've done that, we have a dock worker who's just conveniently hanging out here. Walk over. You remember he can pick up size 1 dolls? We're gonna carry the load. Are you carrying me to freedom, mister? Oh, you poor child. You don't know the horrible fate that is waiting for you. Toss the child and lure them over. They will swarm the child, but because he's safe in the cage, they can't get to him. Still kind of cruel, leaving him there so we can take care of this. But at least he's safe, I guess? I don't know. Doesn't sit well with me. What you can do is, while they're preoccupied, run back up and grab him real quick. Oh. Usually you can get away, but that right there is what happens when you get bitten. You pass out and they bring you back here. He barely manages to save you. The good news is, we've already opened the gate, and the gate stays open. Ah, I got bitten a second time, darn it. Yeah, you only just managed to save us. Let's run this way. Let's go around to the right. A few less ghouls over here. And I am not doing well with this guy. Let's try this one more time. Hopefully this time we'll be successful running through. You can sometimes lure them slightly off to the side and then juke around them. There we go. Made it to the second area. I personally think the second area is a little less crowded. It's not quite as bad to get through. And this woman's still just hanging out here. Apparently she's safe, just staying on her own. Open up the gate. And run up to the can. That is our third solution. Jailed bait. So bad. Alright, now for, in my opinion, the hardest of the solutions. We've used tricks, we've used disguises, we've even used bait. This time, we've just got to run through as Charlie. Just move as quickly as you can, don't get stuck, and dash. I got stuck. Let's try this again. Run through, lure them to the side and pass around them. go up the stairs. There we go. Made it through the first section. Yes, for this one, you just have to run through as Charlie. No special abilities, just your own feet carrying you. As I said, luckily once you get through the first half, the second one is not nearly as bad. I feel it's a little more open. Speaking of open up the second gate. And head on in. I feel like they could have come up with a better name here, because this solution, the fourth one, is the Artful Dodger. Yeah, the hijink we already did was called that. They just reused the name. Now, those of you who've watched all the way through may have noticed there's been one doll who has been in every single area we've been to, but thus far we've had no sign of him. Yeah, I can't fool you. He's here, but we have to go find him. Head to any of the docks, look for one of these signs here, and bring a fishing doll. Go fishing off the edge and you will catch... I said you will catch. Recognize that outfit? Yep. It's Hans Allendorf. We found, or rather fished up, Deep Sea Hans. There's a deep sea diving helmet and a whole bunch of fish hooks tied around him. Well, he has one of the coolest abilities now. He's been through so much crap, they decided, let's have Hans be really powerful this time. I'll wait till we get to the ghouls for you to see just what his ability is. But it's a lot of fun. Run up to the ghouls and use his ability to start flailing away. That's right, we destroy these ghouls. Hans kind of turned into a little badass. I'm not gonna lie. Pop open the gate, run down, slice your way through. God, after getting caught several times, it feels so good to just run through and obliterate these guys. Now, it doesn't permanently destroy them. They do hop back together, but it keeps them apart long enough for you to get by. And that's our fifth solution, Goulash. Great name. So, we've got one more solution. Here's the thing, we can't actually do it yet. We need 2 of the hobo blacksmiths, and they're up at the castle. We can't bring them down here until we finish the story, because they're behind this gate that only Charlie can fit through. So we're going to have to finish the story, and then go back for our last solution. Here we have Wally Waterbelly. We have Pilly Pan Pounder, and the last of the hobo blacksmiths, Floyd Firebreather, and we get the achievement Hobo Hustler. It's for getting all the unique dolls in the Lost Hobo King. And this is our second set. However, we've got a door to get past here. You can see it takes somebody with water, somebody with pans, and somebody with fire. That's us. But how do we get past? Well, the rune reader will tell us. Look here on the ground. 9 spaces, but 3 of them glow with those sigils. So you need to put them on their correct spots. Fire goes on this upper right one. The pan guy right on the middle. And bring the water up to the left. The door will open. Grab the hobo blacksmiths and bring them up here. We have found the forge where the crown will be made. But we need to use all of our abilities to reforge it. First thing we've got to do is have Floyd use fire breath. You have to use it on this pot until the pot is hot enough to reforge the metal. Use it twice, and there you go. You should be good. When you see that flash of light, you know you've heated it up enough. Unstack, and bring Pliny up here, Start smacking that crown into shape. Hit it a few times, and eventually... Alright. Now, crown's back together, but that is way too hot. So, we need to have Wally douse it. Here's the thing. He's got a hose, but he's drinking the water. Where is the water going to come from? Yeah, that's gross. He even soaked the other blacksmith. But in doing so, he's cooled the crown and we have reforged it. It is as it has been foretold. Please, I must hold the crown. The crown has been restored to its ancient glory. The Hobo Nation has its king! And he wants to crown Charlie. Me? But I can't wear that. You must. Your people need you, my liege. No, you don't understand. I don't think the crown will stay on my head. It's much too big. Great boxcars! The crown has been reforged! Well met, Charlie. Please, sir, avert your eyes when speaking to the king. King? Charlie? But I am the inheritor to the throne of Hobo. It was the boy whose valor restored the crown. I can't speak. It is for him to decide. It would be an honor to be the king of such a fine people. But I am not worthy. It is Rufus Riken who can lead his people to a better life. It is time for the celebratory tuna to rain from the sky like a salty monsoon. To the cannery! And they hoist him up and take their king away in a celebration. Also, I don't really like beans and sardines. Yeah, poor Charlie, you wouldn't do too well as a hobo. You're much better as a chimney sweep. And we get Kingmaker. Hail to the king. This achievement is for completing the story of the Lost Hobo King. And you see, we've got a party going on, complete with a disco ball. Everybody's got fancy new clothes. These glowing hats, body and face paint. It's a big party. They've even got a big statue of Rufus in the center of town, and the blacksmiths are hanging out down here. But as I said, we've still got another solution to take care of for that third challenge. Grab all 3 blacksmiths and take them down the corridor back to the ghouls area. Now remember, before we learned about combo abilities, you can actually use the size 3 and 2 dolls together to create a massive attack. Unstack down and hit him as long as he's breathing fire. See, normally it won't do anything, but once he's breathing fire, it will create a massive firestorm. Use it when at least 7 dolls are close by. You can do ghouls or any other dolls, and you'll get a hijink. And also, use it to get by the ghouls, and it will annihilate them. Yes, unlike lashing them with the fish hooks, these ones stay dead. Here we go. Oop, nope, come back. Don't get bitten. There we go. And he still got bitten. What the heck? But they stay burned, so we're okay. Here we are. Burn our way through, push past the corpses, and open up the first gate. While attacking them with the fish hooks may be the most fun, this is possibly the most satisfying because it just kills them completely. They can't even come back until after you're done. More fire and burn them all. Kill it. Kill it with fire. Go. And push our way through. We get to open up the gate. Go in here for the sardine can for the last time. And we get Master Mendicant. That's for finding all the solutions to all 3 challenges in the Lost Hobo King. Pretty neat. Now, we're almost done, but we've got one more task still to take care of. One final hijink. For this, we're going to need our old friend Bucky Bedroll. Yes, the guy who gives bucket hats to people. We need to take him down into the depths of the crypt. This hijink is called Pale-Faced, and it's a wonderful play on words. Let's see what happens when we take him down there. You'll see the ghouls are back since we finished that previous solution. Get close enough, and he'll put a bucket on their head. And did I not get credit? There we go. You have to give ghouls bucket helmets. Don't know why the first one didn't count, but do it to 5 different ghouls, and the nice thing is, if you come in here once you've completed every solution, the ghouls no longer attack you. We get Super Tramp for completing every hijink in the Lost Hobo King. And his hat, he gets a giant brain. Yes, they've accepted him as one of their own. So, with that, we've done everything there is to do in the Lost Hobo King. Yes, we have hit 100% complete here. Every hijink, every unique doll, and the challenges have been completed every possible way. In addition, we have reforged the Hobo Crown and restored Rufus as the rightful king of Camelfoot. That will do it for stacking. Now, if you've enjoyed this video, please click like and subscribe, and feel free to follow me on Twitter. And I'll go ahead and let you know that my next LP is going to be another fun game from Double Fine. That's right, we're going to get all dressed up and head out on the town. See you guys next time.